Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Yo, most men, my brother, and for a long time I was included, and I could still say that I'm probably still fall in that category with hard to believe hard to believe goals, these massive things that we put in our mind, right? And so the thing that I've learned, the thing that I've analyzed, the thing that I've seen is that most of us men, we fail not because we are weak. My brother, most of us, we end up failing because we make this mission, this goal, this thing that we're after way too fucking big in our minds, in our head. And what happens is that it becomes so big that you literally paralyze yourself. Like they turn a simple goal, we tend to turn a simple goal into a fucking mountain. And then what happens is that when you're sitting there, standing at the bottom, and you're looking up this fucking mountain, and you're like, holy fucking shit, that is a lot of climbing to do, we fucking freeze. But warriors, dog, you see, warriors, the men that we are working on becoming, warriors, we stack micro wins, brick by brick, one task at a time, one day at a time. And then what happens is that when you stack those days, you stack those tasks, you stack those days, you stack those weeks, you stack those months, you stack those quarters, you stack those years. And then before you know it, you're like looking down and like, yo, I'm standing in the same fucking bricks that I used to build this shit. So my brother, if you've been overwhelmed lately, this episode right here is gonna be your reset button. You see, I used to, and I'm not going to say I used to, I'm actually going to take my word back and I'm going to say, let's reframe that for a second. Let's reposition this. Think about like when you're building a house or maybe a building, or think about maybe even building your car. When you start a task and you start building something, right? Like nobody just shows up and says, yo, we're gonna build this whole damn thing today. We're gonna build this whole damn house today. We're gonna build this whole damn building today. Yo, we're gonna build this whole damn race car today, tonight. Nah, bro, it doesn't start like that. Like if you're building a house, you're gonna start by clearing the lot, you're gonna start by setting the forms, then you're gonna pour the foundation, then you're gonna frame up the walls, and then you're gonna go one section at a time. And before you know it, bam, that whole fucking structure is built. Same thing if you're building a race car, right? You're not gonna just all of a sudden go and crank it up. You're gonna first build the motor, then you're probably gonna build the transmission, you're gonna build the drivetrain around it, you're gonna build the fuel system, you're gonna build, the intake system, you're gonna build the computer system, you're gonna put all these pieces together so that one night in your garage, you're gonna be like, bam, let me crank this shit over, and boom, and it fires up. And so what I'm trying to to just pull out of those little examples is that things just don't happen overnight. Things happen by you showing up and putting in the micro wins, by putting in the work required when we don't want to. And then what happens is you do that day and day and day and day and day. And then all of a sudden you look back, you're like, yo, I fucking did this shit. Well, my brother, the same thing goes with your body, the same thing goes with your marriage, the same thing goes with your mindset, the same thing goes with your money, the same thing goes with your fucking goals. It's all the fucking same. One brick, one bolt, one rep, one ride, one decision, one thing at a time. And when you attack it, one task, one move, one action that you have to take at a time, you end up removing the complexity of it being so massive, of being so big, of taking so long, of, oh my God, how the fuck am I gonna achieve that? Because all your focus is on doing just that one step. See, the big goal is a fucking trap. When you set this huge mountaintop that you're gonna go after and you're gonna climb, we fucking freeze. We're like, yo, that's too much. Yo, I don't know if I got what it takes in me. Yo, like, Bro, it's the same thing. I remember when I was doing my half Ironmans. Like, if I sit there and I think about the 1.2 mile swim, and then after I gotta go and I gotta cycle for 56 miles, and then after I'm done cycling this 56 miles, I gotta go run 13 miles. Like, yo, I literally paralyze myself and I get myself exhausted before even getting past the first leg. And so if I focus on just, yo, I'm just gonna do this swim right now. And then when I transition to the bike, yo, I'm just gonna attack this next mile and this next mile, and this next mile. I'm not worried about that I have to fucking still run after. And when I get to the run, I'm like, all right, 1 mile at a time, baby. Let's get in there. Before you know it, you're fucking up with the race. You see, big goals are good, dog. Big goals are good. I want you to have big goals. But what I don't want you to have is I don't want you to have big goals with no breakdown, because big goals with no breakdown equals mental overload, my brother. You see, when the finish line feels way too far away, when that goal feels like it's way too out there, when that mountaintop feels like it's way too fucking high, your brain panics. And what happens is that once your brain starts to panic, it starts lying to you, brother. It starts putting all these fake ass excuses. It actually starts putting some good fucking excuses in your mind. Like, oh my God, that's too much. Oh my God, you're behind. Oh, you don't have the time. Oh, like, what's the point? Oh, that's gonna take too far. Oh, that's gonna take too long. Oh, like, do you really have what it takes to stick to that? Bro, your brain becomes your biggest enemy. And that's not like reality talking. That's literally what happens, is that's your brain, that's your mind, in trying to encompass fear into yourself so that you don't go after that big enormous task, so that you don't go after that big goal. Like your mind will put this fear wearing costume, a clever fucking costume if we're gonna be at it, to stop you from chasing that next level. Like, yo, you want to build your dream Camaro. You don't build the whole damn car at the same time. I tried to go that route. I tried to go for I'm gonna build the baddest motherfucking turbo stick shift Camaro in the game. And what happened? And I was trying to build the baddest stick shift turbo Camaro in the game, and my pockets weren't that heavy, not to build at that level. And so what I started doing now, I just started focusing on what I could do right now, on how I could get this car back on the road with what the parts that I have in my garage, with getting this back on the road with the littlest amount that I could spend right now, so that I can get it on the road. One part at a time, one upgrade at a time, one task at a time. And yo, I'm actually closer than ever than I've been in the last 9 years to getting my Camaro started. I was there last night and I was looking at it, I was like, yo, I got my finger fucked up. I can't really do a lot. But you know what? I'm just there and I was just taking it all in, and I'm like, yo, we're not too far away from starting this shit up. Literally a couple weeks away. And so the same thing, you want fucking abs? Well, you don't lose fucking 30 pounds overnight. You gotta go and you gotta focus on today's workout. You gotta focus on today's nutrition. And the thing that I've learned, so I'm fucking living it right now, that I've been working on getting my abs back in the game, is that this shit takes time. It doesn't happen right away. And so what happens is that we fall off because the goal seems so far away that by the time we start implementing and we start taking action, and we're like, yo, this is not, it's not coming to fruition. It's not happening. It's taking too long. Well, that's what happens with things that are worth it. They take fucking they take grit, they take grind, they take consistency for long periods of time, my brother. And so the same thing is like, you want a better marriage? Well, you don't fix everything in one night. You don't fix everything in one conversation. You lead one conversation at a time. You take her out on one day night at a time. You do one intentional act of love at a time. See, this is how momentum is built, my brother, by stacking the wins, by stacking the micro commitments that end up creating the big win for you. Micro wins equals momentum chemistry. Think about it like that. You need momentum, you need movement, you need to get the ball rolling in order to gain that big level of success that you want for yourself. Well, how do you get the ball rolling? With the small wins, my brother. See, the core teaching here that I'm trying to relay to you is that micro wins aren't small. Like, they aren't small at all. But the thing is that we tend to look at them like, if they're small, we're like, nah, this is too small. This is not going to really get me the action that I need. Reframe it. Don't look at it as a micro win. Look at it as traction. Look at it as you hooking up to the ground. Big wins are just micro wins stacked up. Big wins are just you fucking having hella traction on the ground, putting the power down and making shit happen for long periods of time. Momentum is a chemical reaction, like I was telling you. All it takes is one win for you to stack, and you stack that over the next one. And then you stack over the next one, and you stack over the next one. And every win that you do makes the next win easier. And the next win, what happens is that it makes your confidence rise because you're seeing the progress, because you're taking the action, because you're seeing it like, yo, I'm actually fucking making this shit happen. And then what happens is that the confidence, it makes the consistency possible because you've been showing up, because you're believing, because you're proving to your mind that you're actually doing what it takes to make this thing a reality. And the consistency, what it happens is that it creates this new identity inside of you because you're like, yo, I'm showing up. Yo, I'm taking care of business. Yo, I'm making things happen. Yo, I have consistency in my life. And what that happens is that you're building the momentum. And that new identity creates the fucking results that you're after. So micro wins don't just build results. They build you, my brother. Look at it like that. Micro wins equals traction. And when you get massive amounts of traction, you build a better level of yourself. And so if you want to become more disciplined, bro, start with a 5 minutes of something, for example. But 1 page of reading, I don't know, one workout set, even if it's a couple push-ups, one post, one call, 1 inch forward, just focusing on doing one thing at a time. Because the win isn't the finish line. The win is you proving to yourself, yo, I'm gonna do what I said I was going to do. That's how you do it. That's how you, and I know I'm simplifying it a lot more than it is, but any big goal that you're gonna go after, if you focus on how the fuck am I gonna get from Miami to Canada, that's a long fucking drive. Right? So, all right, I know the route that I want to take, but how do I get from Miami to Central Florida? All right, we nail down the path. How do we get from Central Florida to Northern Florida? Nail down the path. All right, which way do we want to go from there? What's the next state we're going to approach? You take it one step at a time. And so I could give you a little breakdown method that you can use and how we warriors, we execute because you have to have a fucking a framework. I like to have frameworks and you don't have to have, but frameworks for me keep me in line with the direction that I want to go. And so the 3-step warrior breakdown that I could give you is pretty fucking simple, bro. It ain't no rocket science, but it gives you something to grab onto and to help you get traction, my brother. And so step 1 is just to find the big win. What is it that you're going after? Make it clear and make it emotional. And the reason why I say make it clear and emotional is because you want to get emotionally tied to this. You want to get some skin in the game. You want to fucking make sure that when things get hard, you're not going to give up, right? And so like, I want to drop 20 pounds. Oh, I want to build a 10,000 a month coaching business. I don't know. I want to become calm. I want to become more confident. I want to be the leader at home that my family deserves. Like, what is the big win for you, brother? What is? And then step 2 is just break it into 4 weekly targets. Like we have typically 4 weeks in a month. You know, we have 3 months in a quarter. And so I like to break down my years into 4 quarters, similar like sports. And then within that 1 quarter, you break it down into weeks. And so just break it down to a month. What is fucking 4 things that you could do once a week? And so like, bro, if you're trying to lose some weight, okay, 5 workouts in a week, right? Minimum. I got to do 5 workouts in a week. And I'm going to hit that every week and I'm going to track my progress. Or maybe for you, oh, I'm going to do 10,000 steps daily. That shit will definitely get you moving, right? Or maybe I'm going to do protein every meal. Or I don't know, maybe you're going to give up alcohol because that is a biggest killer of the fat loss, right? Whatever it is, you got to have something that you implement and that you take action on every single week. And so pretty much the step 2 is breaking it down into manageable tasks, right? And then the step 3 is just make it stupid simple, bro. Like how can you stack micro wins after micro wins, right? And so today's mission, I don't know, I'm focusing on losing weight. I'm just going to focus on just today, I'm going to drink 1 gallon of water. Or you know what, just today, I'm gonna do one 30-minute session. Or just today, I'm gonna focus on, I'm gonna prep my lunch, right? Or you know what, I haven't done my workout, it's been late, I'm gonna go for a 20-minute walk. Or you know what, today, I wanna get some intentional connection with my wife, I'm gonna send her a text out of the blue, out of the random. Something powerful, something that I used to send her back in the day that I don't do anymore, right? Or maybe I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone. I don't know. What is one mission that you could do today to make sure that you're, taking action on that goal, right? Like step 3 is make it stupid simple. And that's the whole point of this episode, micro wins. Remember, we're going after a big win, but the big win gets established by the micro wins. And like, I'm not asking you, brother, to win your whole damn fucking life, to win the whole damn war today in one day, in one episode. Like, what I'm asking you is to win one fucking battle. Focus on winning one battle. Because winning today builds winning tomorrow. Straight up. And so my question for you, my brother, is this. Where in your life have you been overwhelming yourself instead of just breaking things down? Like, think about it. Like, what goal have you been overthinking instead of actually attacking, right? Because you're thinking, oh my God, it's going to take too long. Oh my God, this is too big. Oh my God, I don't know if I have what it takes. I don't know. Whatever excuse come to mind, what have you been overthinking instead of attacking? And my challenge for you is over this next week, I want you to stack one micro win every single day. Like, do something simple, but make it non-negotiable. Whether it be a 30-minute walk, a 10-minute journal session, 10-minute journaling session. I'm gonna go and just do 10,000 steps a day. I'm gonna take one meaningful action towards my marriage. I'm gonna do one revenue producing action for my business or for my side hustle or what I'm trying to do. Like, yo, whatever it is, focus on executing one negotiable task every single day. And then don't miss. Make it non-negotiable. Don't try, make it a must. Execute, do it. Make it fucking happen. Because my brother, the future you isn't built by gigantic heroic moments. The future you is built by your small decisions that you repeat daily until they become your identity, until they become who you are, until it's just how you fucking operate. Micro wins create macro lives. Now go fucking earn yours, dog. Let's get it. Yo, I'm slamming the checkered flag deep into the ground, claiming victory for every single wide open warrior that's out there. My brother, this is your wake-up call. Break the chains, step out of the average, and become that badass motherfucker that you were born to be. This Live Wide Open movement isn't just a podcast. This is a mission that God has stamped in my heart, and helping you rise is the purpose I live for. So lock this shit in and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And yo, if today's message, it lit a fire in your chest, my brother, don't you dare keep this shit to yourself. Fuel another brother. Send this to another motorhead. Send this to another gearhead. Send this to another warrior who's hungry for more. Because the truth of the matter is that building a better life for your family is non-negotiable. You got people who are depending on you. You got a legacy to create. And those excuses, they keep popping up into your mind, my brother. They'll never feed the fucking table. So it's time to get up. It's time to log in. And it's time to get to fucking work, dog. This is your moment, this is your mission, this is your movement, and wide open is the fucking way. Let's go!